Today, we are diving into a unique event that is catching the attention of millions of Americans receiving Social Security benefits. This month, some of you may notice an extra payment in your account. Let's break down why this is happening, who qualifies for it, and what you need to know to make the most of this situation. Background information. First, let's go over the basics of how Social Security payments usually work. For most people, Social Security checks are distributed on a schedule, with payments landing on the second, third, or fourth Wednesday of each month, depending on your birth date. However, if you're receiving Supplemental Security Income, or SSI, the payment normally arrives on the first of the month. But here's the catch. When the first falls on a weekend or a holiday, the payment date gets shifted. That's exactly what's happening in August. Since September 1st falls on a Sunday, SSI beneficiaries are getting their September payment early on August 30th. This means you'll receive two payments in August, one on the first and the other on the last business day of the month. It's not an extra check, but rather an early one for September. Who is eligible? Now, who exactly qualifies for these payments? Social Security and SSI are designed to support specific groups of people, and eligibility is determined based on various factors. If you're receiving SSI, it's typically because you are either an individual with a disability, a low-income senior, or you meet other specific criteria. SSI is different from regular Social Security benefits, which are based on your work history and earnings over time. If you're receiving SSI, you are part of a group that includes roughly 7.4 million Americans. These are people who rely on this monthly benefit to cover essential living expenses, and the timing of these payments can be crucial for managing those costs. The payment details. So, what does this double payment actually look like in terms of dollars? If you are a single SSI beneficiary, you can expect to receive $1,886 this month. For couples, the amount can go up to $2,130. Typically, you would see one payment of $943 if you're single, or $1,415 if you're a couple. But this month, because of the early payment schedule, you'll receive both in August. It's important to remember, though, that this second check isn't extra money. It's simply your September payment arriving a bit earlier than usual. This can be helpful for those who are planning their finances, but it's not an additional amount beyond what you would normally receive. Application process. If you think you might be eligible for SSI but haven't applied yet, it's important to understand how the application process works. Applying for SSI involves several steps, and gathering the right documentation is key to ensuring a smooth process. You'll need to provide proof of your income, medical records if you're applying based on a disability, and identification documents. The application itself can be submitted in several ways. You can apply online through the Social Security Administration's website, which is often the most convenient option. Alternatively, you can apply by mail or even in person at your local Social Security office. Once your application is submitted, the SSA will review your case and you'll be notified of their decision. If you're approved, your payments will begin and you'll start receiving benefits on the schedule we've discussed. It's crucial to stay informed about your application status and respond promptly to any requests for additional information from the SSA. Important considerations. There are a few important points to keep in mind about these double payments. First, remember that receiving two checks in 1 month doesn't mean you're getting extra money. It's simply a matter of timing due to the calendar. This situation will happen again in November, so it's something to plan for in the coming months. Additionally, while this early payment might seem like a financial boost, it's really just your September funds arriving ahead of schedule. Be sure to budget accordingly, so you're not caught off guard in September when there's no payment coming at the start of the month. Broader financial context. This situation is happening against a backdrop of broader financial challenges for many seniors. Despite a small cost of living adjustment, or COLA, in 2024, many people receiving Social Security benefits are still struggling with the rising cost of living. A recent survey highlighted that about 62% of seniors are dissatisfied with the 3.2% increase they'll see this year. For many, the prices of essential items like food, rent, and medical care have continued to rise, outpacing the increase in benefits. Some are even considering going back to work just to make ends meet. This extra check in August might provide some temporary relief, but it's clear that many seniors are facing ongoing financial pressures. In summary, the double payment in August is a result of the way the calendar falls this year, with September 1st landing on a Sunday. It's not extra money, but rather an early payment for September, and it's important to plan accordingly. If you're eligible for SSI and haven't yet applied, now might be the time to look into it. Understanding your benefits and staying informed can help you make the most of what you receive. If you found this information helpful, don't forget to share it with others who might benefit from it. And for more updates on Social Security and financial topics, be sure to subscribe to our channel.